I'm not a fan of that green spaceman. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that green punching.
I don't know if he can see you.
I think he can.
So I've been playing the new MOBA by Valve called DEADLOCK, and I have a few things to say about it as my first impressions with the game. It's a combination of Dota 2's MOBA gameplay, Team Fortress's art direction, and a heap of other stuff like crammed in there. After I shut down my PC after playing some matches well past midnight with my friends, I thought about how the characters could counter each other, and what the true meaning of winning in DEADLOCK is. Does it just seem easier because the game is new to everyone playing it? Or is there a lot more to it that meets the eye? To win the game, you must kill their guardian. Well, first a standard version, then a weakened version of it. They look like those huge relics from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Once you do that, you win the game. The game has you pushing creeps from one side of the map to the other while destroying the main objectives, the big guardians, while making sure that the opposite team doesn't get there before you. It's a constant head-to-head tug of war, which is standard MOBA gameplay. Every character can spring and dash in every direction, even mid-air. This makes the game feel really smooth if I'm honest, and it takes a while to just notice how fluent the game is. Not until you're in an absolute storm of a fight and you're managing to either kill the opposition or run away dashing for your life. That pinnacle moment in the game is when you realize how good the movement is. Every character in DEADLOCK has their own abilities, of course, but here's where it gets strange. You have a list of modular abilities that you can pick from. You can mix and match them any way you'd like to create different builds for your character. Now, this is the unique takeaway from DEADLOCK, as not many MOBAs sort of have this unique mechanic where you can modularly create different builds. You can even upload your own builds onto the workshop and people can download them and follow them along throughout the game. You'd think that this would make for what I thought an unfair playing field, but it somehow works. Now, this game's only in very early alpha stages, but from the few matches I've played, it made sense. There's something I forgot to mention, possibly the coolest part of the game, is the monorail travel system. From your spawn, there are 4 lanes, each color-coded, sort of like top, mid, and bottom in popular MOBAs like League of Legends. You can hang upside down and use the monorail to get about to your starting position each match. There's a speed boost every 5 minutes, allowing you to get there faster if the opposing team are winning. All these little mechanics is what makes up what at first feels like a broken mess, but you soon realize that's not what Valve is about, bringing out broken messes. They polish and polish and polish until the diamonds in the rough become some of the best games in the industry. And they delivered a MOBA experience like no other that blends all your favorite genres and mechanics into one. Since writing the script for this video, I've actually played about 5 hours, which is roughly enough to cover how I feel about the game so far in its current state. Honestly though, this game is fun, really fun. It has that Valve feeling of Team Fortress mixed into a third-person MOBA, and the hit registration's fantastic, as I would expect from Valve, being the creators of Counter-Strike and all. My favourite characters so far are the ones with high DPS and fast movement, no surprises there. To name a few, there is Seven, which is a robot that deals insane damage late game, a lot of lightning-based attacks, and has an assault rifle that shoots bursts of shots at enemies. One of his most useful abilities is that he can charge extra shock damage. And finally, his ultimate is a huge radius of constant shock damage. The more visible that players are to his ultimate, the better, as it will shock any enemies within range that Seven can see. Now moving on to another one of my favourites, Vindicta. Vindicta's more of a sniper type. Think Widowmaker. You can fly up in the air and take people out scoped using your ultimate, or unscoped using your basic attack. She has a crow that allows you to damage enemies from a distance, and has a tether that traps players to a small radius, so that you can take them out as they're trying to escape. Now there are many other characters I want to cover, but honestly, this video isn't really a breakdown of each character, more of like a I've played this game and I think it's worth a shot. I get like halfway through writing a video like this, and then I realize that the game's already out and I should probably publish the video. So if you guys want to see longer essay content like this, and don't really mind, make sure to leave a like and let me know down below. Now before we wrap up the video, there is only one map in the game so far, and strangely enough, in classic Valve fashion, you actually forget that you're playing a map, if that makes sense. It has its own little areas you can hide in, discover new ways to flank the enemy, and other bits and pieces. Oh, and there's also a jungle area. It's a map, it's functional. Finally, from the pre-alpha, if you love MOBAs or you like Smite and Dota, I would recommend it. If you're a Valve fan, even better. But if you've never played a MOBA, such as League of Legends, Dota, or Smite, just try it. You might find out it's what you're looking for. Now, as I said, this is more of a short video of is it any good? What do I think about it? My thoughts and opinions. So if you guys want to see more content like this, make sure to smack the like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have fun playing DEADLOCK. Stay deadly.
Oh, we almost won. We almost won.
Yeah, I'm using my zip line.
Just keep shooting it.
I want to be a part of it. I'm nearly there.
Keep shooting. Nice.
Ah, I just missed it.